pupunta ako sa aking eye check-up. Ipapa-check up ko yung dalawang mata ko na, pero isa lang yung parang may problema kasi na-overuse yata ako sa computer kasi nga ang trabaho ko halos maghapon sa computer. Lately, itong last year tsaka this year, medyo araw-araw at tsaka 12 oras mahigit ako kada araw sa computer, tapos napadalas yung paggamit ko ng cellphone. Hindi naman kasi ako dating nagsi-cellphone, pero last year tsaka itong year na to, medyo napadalas yung paggamit ko ng phone. Parang lumalala yung paningin kong sa mata, yung parang lumalabo ng konti. Pero hindi naman yung malalang malala. Pero napapansin ko, pag madalas yung gamit ko ng cellphone, lalong-lalo na yung cellphone kaysa sa computer, mas mabilis sa lumabo yung mata ko kaysa nung hindi pa ako gumagamit ng mga cellphone na ganito. Ngayon, nagpatingin na ako dun sa unang doktor, yung parang family doctor dito. Libre lang yun dito sa Canada. So, sabi ko ganito para magkaroon ako ng referral sa ibang doktor, sa espesyalista sa mata. Ngayon pupunta ako sa doktor sa mata. Tinatawag nila ophthalmologist. Ngayon, ipapatingin ko yung isang mata ko kasi parang pag tumitingnan ako sa my corner, parang may mga kidlat na maliliit yung biglang nag-a-appear. Minsan naman wala, pero madalas meron pag tumitingin ako sa may bandang sulok ng isang mata ko. So may nag-advise sa akin na isang kaibigan na kailangan daw ipatingin ko kaagad, baka maoperahan pa to kung antayin ko lumala. Ngayon sabi nung unang doktor sa akin, yung family doctor lang, yung hindi pa doktor sa mata, yung regular doctor lang, sabi niya ang unang tinanong sa akin, diabetic ka pa? Sabi ko, pre-diabetic ako, Doc. Tapos, hindi ko nabanggit sa kanya na merong time na nawala ako sa stage ng diabetes. Talagang walang-wala dahil nga sa change of lifestyle ko. Talagang inalagaan ko na yung katawan ko. Ngayon, bumalik ako sa pagka-pre-diabetes, yung hindi mo pa kailangang maggamot kasi nga hindi naman mataas yung sugar mo at hindi ka pa makukonsider na diabetic na kailangan mo na ng maintenance. Yun ang tinatawag lang pre-diabetic. Mababa lang yung sugar ko, hindi pa siya alarming, pero kailangan ko nang mag-ingat. Para ngayon, bumalik na naman ulit from diabetic na nag-uumpisa, naging pre-diabetic hanggang from diabetic, wala na akong diabetic. Ngayon, hindi na naman ako nag-iingat ng konti kahit dahil kala ko wala na akong diabetes, hindi na babalik. So nagkamali ako, babalik din pala siya kahit nakaunting-kaunting change of lifestyle lang. Kumbaga kaunting pagpapabaya lang sa pagkain at pag-exercise, babalik pala yung pre-diabetic mo. So ngayon, naman uli ako, yung mahigpit na naman ako sa diet ko. Ngayon, patitingin ako sa doktor at saka tinanong din ako kung may high blood ako. Sabi ko meron. So ngayon, i-refer ko sa isang specialista sa mata para matingnan. Sabi nila, pag hindi daw malala, baka ma-laser yung mata ko. Kung malala, baka ma-surgery. Sana naman hindi. Pinagdadasal ko nga eh. So yung clinic ng doktor, kasi meron siyang parang pwesto na nagtitinda rin ng mga eyeglasses. Dito nakalocate sa may Polo Park dito sa isang mall. Na late na nga ako. Ito siya. Na late na ako ng ilang minuto. Pero hindi pa naman ako late sa appointment. Kaya lang, gusto niya 15 minutes ahead ka. So yung clinic niya nasa may malaking mall, second floor. I think it's been 2 years since I have to. Here. Thank you. So, may tindahan pa ng ano, mga eyeglasses. Ang gaganda ko. So, papacheck up ako ng mata nito. Kinakabahan ako. Alam mo ba yung baka ano sabihin ng doktor? Yun ba yung feeling palagi pag nagpapadoktor ka? Ay, naku. Espesyalista sa mata yung titingin sa akin ngayon. Magagaling yung mga doktor dito. Alam niyo ba na dito sa Canada, ang mamahal ng salamin dito, talagang ginto sa mahal. Alam niyo ba kung magkano yung pinakamurang mabibili mong eyeglasses? Oh.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So this one moves on its own. It's going to come to your right eye first. When it gets over to your eye, you're going to see a green light in front of you. You're just going to look right at that green light, and then there's going to be a bright flash, and it's going to take a picture.
So when I look on the example, especially after use of the computer, because I work using computers, and then recently last year and this year, I don't usually use cell phone, but this time I use. It's required for my work, so I need it. So I think I use it too often and too long, that I think around 3 months now, my so my right eye is especially when I am in the snow and lights, it's like when I look on the corner, example pass, look down, this one eye is, there's a flash, like a flash of light.
Okay.
It's like 1 or 2 like that on this corner only. But sometimes I don't really see it, especially like now I don't see it in a regular room, right?
Okay.
But when I am outside, it's very visible.
Okay.
That light is in this corner. But I just want to make sure that both eyes will be checked up, just to make sure there's nothing wrong.
When was your last eye exam?
It's just for eyeglasses 2 years ago, I think so, more than 2 years.
Okay. And everything was healthy with your eyes as far as you know?
Yeah, no problem so far.
Okay.
During the past.
Any new floating spots or anything else going on, or just that flash?
Oh, just that one in the flash, very particular. But a friend of mine advised me. He used to have that kind of issue. Is that I have to see a doctor as soon as possible, because I think they managed to fix his eyes through a laser.
Yeah.
But he said, but if you're gonna take too long, I have a friend of mine said that it has to undergo a surgery.
Yeah.
So
It depends if there's anything going on or not. Does this happen every day, the flash?
it's happen every day, but I'm not sure if it's every day. If there's not every day, it's probably mostly.
Okay, almost.
Oh, yeah. And probably the day that I don't really notice is when I don't use computers and cell phone. It's like I minimize really, like no at all. But mostly, I get just very seldom only.
And it's a few times a day usually when it happens, or just the once?
I don't really take note of it. Probably a few times.
Do you drive?
Yeah, I have a license, but I don't drive.
Do you don't wear glasses if you're gonna drive, right?
I don't need to. I can see very well at far.
The glasses you have, you wear them on the computer?
I'm supposed to have a change of glass.
And any health issues, medications, allergies?
Oh, I used to have a pre-diabetes. Actually, I think it's already a diabetes type 2, but it's just on the early stage. That was in 2020, 6.9.
Okay.
And then after that, I changed my lifestyle. It became, I'm not sure, probably in a year or less than a year, I managed to lower it down to 6.
Okay.
And then, last 6 months, last year May, the doctor declared that I am free of the diabetes. And then recently, this December, I had a checkup. It became 6.4, pre-diabetic again, 6.4. But I never came back to the 6.9.
Okay. Are you on medication? Are you on medication?
I don't.
These are all numbers your doctor gave you, correct? Or, yeah.
Yeah, these are the doctors from my A1C test. Yeah.
Okay. So, do you take any medications at all then?
High blood pressure. I have high blood
Do you have
pressure.
any other medication?
I'm Lodipine. But yeah, my high blood pressure also is not too high. I manage it like sometimes it's just 120 over 80. Very seldom I have more than 130.
Do you have any allergies?
I used to have allergy in my kid just once in a while, probably one every 5 years. But I don't really know the source. But definitely it's not medication. There's a one that I had an allergy one time happened is I used this exfoliating, you know those exfoliating your skin that you put on your face. That's one. It put me rashes on my face.
Look at my eye here. I'm going to test your side vision. How many fingers do you have?
2,
My eye look on my hand.
1,
Yeah.
2, 2, 1, 2,
Push to the other eye. And then just look straight ahead at my eye here.
1, 1, 1, 2.
Good, I'll take that from you. Okay, I'm going to start with your right eye. You can keep both eyes open though. Can you read these letters for me?
RDONK.
Yeah, when I do this, it gets too blurry to see, right?
Yeah, it's blurry.
Okay, so I'm going to show you some options. You let me know which is better between 1 or 2, or if they're the same. So this is option 1, and this is option 2.
Option 2 is better.
Okay, 1 or 2.
1,
Okay, 1, 2.
2,
Okay, 1, 2.
1,
1, 2.
1,
1, 2. Or the same. 2.
almost the same.
Can you read these ones out?
KZGDN.
Okay, I'm going to give you both eyes open. There'll be one more option here, so option 1 or option 2.
2. Merong ipinatak sa akin yung doktor sa mata ko. Medyo mahapde. Mag-aantay pa raw ako ng 20 minutes para daw mag-dilate yung mata ko. Parang papalalakihin yung pinakagitna ng mata ko para mas makita pa nila at ma-check up pa thoroughly kung may diferensya yung mata ko or what. Pero so far, God, thank you Lord. Wala pa naman silang nakikita. Pero itong susunod na to, talagang toro-toro check up na. May pinatak na sila sa mata ko at 20 minutes waiting bago nila makita yung kung may depresya sa mata ko. So ano din yun, pampalaki daw ng iris daw ng mata. Basta't yung pinakagitna ng mata ko, makikita nila yung pinaka-center. Palalakihin daw nung liquid na yun. So meron silang dinrap sa mata ko, medyo mahapdi na. Ngayon, nagulat ako. Ang gagaling ng mga doktor dito, tsaka yung equipment nila, yung gamit nila, kumpleto. Nakailang, ilang isa, dalawa, tatlo, 4 na klase. Siguro, 4 na klaseng machine or 5 klaseng machine yung ginamit sa akin. Iba-ibang machine para lang ma-check up ng gusto yung mata ko. Tapos, ang bilis, ilang minuto lang, ipinakita na sa akin yung buong mata ko, yung bilog, yung pinakaloob ng mata ko. Ito yung mata mo, sabi nila sa akin, yung 2 mata. So, sabi ko, ang gagaling. Sabi ko, yung gamit na talaga nila, high-tech na high-tech, pero mahal ang check-up dito. Nagkataon lang na covered siya ng insurance ko sa trabaho. Kaya ang nangyari, wala akong babayaran halos. Kung may babayaran na, malit na malit lang ang halaga. Ngayon, yung gamit nila talagang bumilib ako. Tapos, kung ano-ano yung mga pinagpipit nila. Ito ba mas malinaw? Ito ba mas malabo? May malayo, may malayo silang, may malapit, may malayong pinitingin. Tapos may mga iba-ibang distance, iba-ibang letter. Tapos sabi niya, tumingin ka dito, tumingin ka dyan, tumingin ka pataas, pababa. o paliko, sa sulok, kanyan. Talagang very, very thorough yung check-up. Talagang napabilib ako. Kumpletong-kumpleto yung gamit nila. Yung mga salamin, yung equipment, at saka yung gamit nila. Talagang high-tech. Kumbaga talagang specialista talaga sila sa mata at kumpleto sa gamit. Ganyan dito magagaling yung mga doktor dito talaga. Kahit saan ka magpatingin, pag sinabi mong specialista, very professional talaga sila at talagang specialist ang masasabi mo. Magagaling sila. Tapos nagulat pa ako nung sabihin niya sa akin na yung salamin ko daw kailangan ko na ng bagong lens. Tapos meron pa siyang i-recommenda sa akin na ano ba yung trabaho mo, ano ba yung ginagawa mo. O sabi niya, dapat ganito yung salamin na kukunin mo. Yung lens niya, sabi niya, iba yung sa lens mo sa malapit, iba yung sa pababa para hindi nai-strain yung mata mo at hindi nahihirapan, sabi nila. So meron silang mga recommendation at saka kung saan yung mga mata ko hindi lalala yung condition or hindi mapoforce na magbasa or maano ng mga ilaw at hindi ma-damage yung mga mata mo. Talagang bilib na bilib ako sa galing niya saka sa nila. Talagang matagal din yung check-up Halos aabutin din ako ng may 1 oras para sa check-up sa aking mata. Hindi minamadali ang pag-check up dito. Talagang thorough check up. So, nagda-dilate na raw yung mata ko. Ang ibig sabihin nun, pinapalaki yung pinakagitna ng mata ko para pag in-x-ray, di ko alam kung x-ray or check-up. Chineck up uli ako dun sa mga machine nila. So, yung ointment or yung drops na linagay ng doktor sa mata ko, meron siyang drops, parang siyang tubig. Mahapde, inilagay sa mata ko para daw mag-dilate yung mata ko. So 20 minutes, malapit nang mag 20 minutes. Tapos i-check up na yung mata ko nito. Pag daw linagay yung liquid na yon, mas lalaki daw yung pinakagitna ng mata ko at mas makikita nila kung may problema yung mata ko. Ganyan dito, talagang mabusising ang pag-check up. Halos 1 oras din ako. Mahigit pa yata bago nila natapos yung check up. Ang alam ko, ang professional fee sa akin dito, mga $100. So, yun sa pera natin ay 4,000 pesos. At yun ay, nagbayad lang ako ng almost $10 kasi nga may insurance ako, covered ako ng insurance sa trabaho ko. Which is, nagpapasalamat ako sa Diyos at binigyan niya ako ng napakagandang trabaho na may magandang benepisyo. Yan, malapit na. So, ilang minuto na lang masasalang na naman uli ako sa check-up ng mata ko. So, binigyan ako ng doktor So, may inilagay yung doktor na drops sa 2 mata ko. Medyo mahap din ng konti. Tapos, mag-aantay daw ako ng 20 minutes para mag-dilate yung mga mata ko. Yung pinakagitna ng mata ko para daw mas makita nila kung may diferensya yung mga mata ko or wala. Pero ang unang recommendation sa akin ngayon ay i-change yung eyeglasses ko ng mas special yung gawa, mas mahal. Sabi nga nila dito, inaalok ko ang napakamahal ng salamin dito, kahit saan ka magpunta. Ang salamin dito sa Canada ay mahal talaga. Yung mga eyeglasses, yung reading glasses. So, dahil daw yung mata ko 2 yung special na lens na kailangan. So, ino-offer nila ako ng $600 na mahigit ang isang eyeglasses. Ang ibig sabihin nun, kailangan ko ng 28,000 pesos sa pera natin para lang sa salamin ko sa mata. Ganun kamahal dito. Yung halaga na yung mura na yon, pero medyo mahal na rin yon sa kumpara sa ibang salamin kasi nga yung but before they were okay, is that but this one is a little bit high.
That's from the drops, so that will go away over time. Does it ever feel like dry or gritty or itchy or anything?
Not really, except for the lights and some,
Flashing.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got better pictures of your eyes now that your pupils are bigger. So with the pre-diabetes, we want to make sure there's no bleeding or leakage coming from the blood vessels, because that's what happens with diabetes, if your blood vessels leaky. And that looks good. And the other eye, again, that part looks good. So I'm going gonna take a good look around inside of your eye with my light and make sure there's no holes or tears or anything going.
Yeah.
So essentially what happened,
Yes.
why the flashing is happening, is there's a jelly that fills the whole inside of this eye. Over time, this jelly will shrink down, and that's normal. That happens to most people. When it's doing that, it kind of sometimes pulls at the retina a little bit and physically stimulates the retina, the tissue here that helps you see. So it's almost like when you rub your eyelid hard and you see little sparkles. When it pulls at the retina, you get these flashes. So that's why if you move your eye quickly, it's causing that pulling and you're getting the flashing. So when this is happening, we want to make sure that it hasn't caused any holes or tears or anything. Generally, this flashing should stop over time when this process of the jelly kind of shrinking down is finished. So I'm going to take a look around and see. I can tell if it's finished because you get a little floating spot kind of above your optic nerve. And that's because the jelly is most strongly adhered around the nerve here, which is a little circle. And when it pops away from that, you get a little floater, a little spot that you see floating around. So I'm going to take a look. I'm going to bring this over.
Do you think it might also, because of the wrong eye glasses, I will do probably?
I don't think so. Usually the first 4 to 6 weeks after you start seeing something like this is the most high risk time for anything to happen, so probably it's okay, but we're going to make sure. Move the chair back a little bit. I just want to lower this. Not too high. Okay, and then chin in there again. So far it looks really good.
Okay.
So, not really much to worry about. If you start seeing those flashing a lot more often, any new floating spots, any darkness in your vision, like
I have to see you.
then make sure you come in right away.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm good to go, right? Thank you. Ay, natapos na yung aking check-up. Ay, thank you, Lord. You know what? With the blessing of Lord, walang nakitang masama yung doktor sa mata ko. Natural lang daw yung mga nagpa-flashes na yun. Tapos, ninabasan niya ako ng, parang, yung, yung mata, yung loob ng mata, pinakita niya sa akin. Sinampulan niya na yung daw ay may gel. Minsan daw nagsishrink yun sa edad ng tao. Minsan daw nagsishrink yun. Yun ang pagka-explain sa akin. So, nagkakaroon daw ng flashes minsan. Ngayon, natural lang daw yun. At ngayon, pag daw may nakita pa ulit ako nung mas matagal na panahon, kumbaga kusa daw yung mawawala. Pag daw hindi nawala ng matagal na panahon, meron pa akong nakikita pang uling dots o tawagan ko lang daw siya at i-appoint niya uli ako. So far daw hindi ko kailangan ng regular check-up. So, yung mga doktor dito actually, hindi na may mera. Very professional. Yung sinasabi ko sa inyo na bibigyan ka lang nila ng check-up kung talagang kailangan. Pag chinek up ka pa nila, talagang thorough check-up. It doesn't matter kung gaano katagal yung check-up mo. Talagang ibibigay nila yung karapatang mong check-up na check-up ng maigi. Walang pass break. At hindi ka rin nila bibigyan ng gamot or salamin para lang bumili ka sa kanila. Hindi. Tinanungan lang ako kung gusto kong bumili ng salamin. Sabi ko hindi. Okay lang sa kanila. Very professional sila. Kumbaga ginagampanan nila yung talagang pagiging doktor nila at a professional level. Hindi sila nagte-take advantage financially sa situation ng mga pasyente nila. Check up talaga. At hindi sila nag-o-offer ng extra services na hindi mo naman kailangan. Hindi ka nila ite-take advantage. Kung hindi mo kailangan ng check-up, sasabihin lang sila, hindi mo na kailangan ng check-up, you're okay. Ganun sila dito. Bibili ko ng fast food yung anak ko ng A&W at gagamitin ko na naman tong aking discount coupon. Yan. Since nandito na rin naman ako sa park, sa Polo Park, bibili ko na ng burger yung anak ko using discount coupon. Ito 2,000 pesos lang yung frame mo. Mura lang to, 2,000 pesos ang frame. Ito, 6,000 frame. Wala pa yung lens. Maganda siya sa mata. Mas maluwag. Hindi makitid yung lens. Ito, 6,000 pesos din. Frame lang. Hindi pa kasama yung glass, yung lens. Ito. $2,000 pesos lang palang frame nito. Ayan. Hindi pa kasama yung lens. Okay. Ito, 7,000 pesos. Frame lang, wala pa yung pinaka-glass ng salamin. Yan, 7,000 pesos. Ito ay 8,000, maliit. 8,000 plus tax pa. Wala pa yata yung lens dito. Ito 7,000 frame lang. Yan, 7,000 pesos frame lang mo. Kahit saan ka magpunta dito sa Canada, mahal ang eyeglasses. Usually sa pera natin, nasa 12,000 hanggang 30 hanggang 40,000 ang isang salamin. Depende kung anong klase ng salamin ang gusto mo. Kung gaano ka sosyal, kahit na hindi pa sosyal, mahal. 12,000 pesos sa pera natin.
За что 200?
Okay. 6,000 pesos o sunglasses. Kaya lang sale sila ngayong araw na to. 50% off. Madalang lang mangyari to. Ayan, so yung dating 6,000, 3,000 pesos na lang ngayon. Ano to? O yan, Vogue daw. Di ko alam tamang pronunciation ko. Vogue. O yan o, branded o. 3,000 lang. Dati siyang 6,000 pesos. Can you hold this for me, baby? Huh? Stand there? Yeah. Oh, can I take my vegetable for now?